So there's certainly been a lot of interesting theories about how the MCU is going to go post-Endgame. We know that they're introducing the concept of the multiverse, but what if Endgame actually ended up fracturing the MCU into multiple timelines? Let's talk about that right now. So in Endgame, the Ancient One says there's gonna be problems if the stones are messed with. We of course even know that in Doctor Strange, messing with the Time Stone alone has huge ramifications and problems. So clearly it's been messed with more than once. Thanos undid time to be able to get Vision's stone. Doctor Strange messed with it. There's going to be all sorts of consequences going forward. And now a brand new recent theory has suggested that with Spider-Man Far From Home introducing the multiverse, we're actually going to find out that the MCU is more fractured than we ever thought before. Essentially, there's going to be films all around, different time zones, which kind of makes sense. If you look at Doctor Strange 2 breakdown, the leaks hint towards an 80s film, even though it's a sequel. So how exactly does that work? Introducing Deadpool in originally, is kind of got to happen at some point, right? Like, and he's got to be the same character, so it's going to be like, how does this character work in here? And especially if they're keeping that cast, but then having brand new X-Men show up in the MCU, right? So one theory I've seen online floating around is that the timelines are going to be fractured and all over the place, with multiple timelines going on at once, building off different universes. And eventually there's got to be some sort of mega movie, maybe Secret Wars, I don't know, that kind of restores everything together. And, this is, again, one of these, insane takes. At everything, you're like, wow, that's a lot to take on. That's really complex. But at the same time, is it really, though? At one point we were all like, man, adopting the Infinity Gauntlet saga, that's huge. That's going to be tough. You have, more than 20 characters. Damn, that's probably going to be a little bit awkward, but they did it, right? And then Endgame even surpassed Infinity War, so they can certainly handle it if they build up to it right. And honestly, I could see this one as kind of working out. What if the X-Men existed the entire time in a parallel timeline, and then when everything gets merged, things end up playing out in a different way, kind of like merging minds and memories from different universes? That could work. It would take a good amount of explaining, yeah, but I trust that the writers would know what they're doing. Again, Endgame, Infinity War. Many people thought they weren't going to be able to pull it off, but they did. So I think they could do it.